Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Boost! Peekaboo. I see you because I'm YouTube. Do you hear it? I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2021, the album. Dad. AF. Boost. Rock on. God, I sound so good outside. Gold dust. Woman. Hi, how are you guys doing today? Happy Memorial Day weekend. Happy Saturday. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I just got my walkway done. Our front patio is done. If you have been watching my Peter Does Stuff channel, our back deck is done. The landscaping is completed, and I am so happy. I couldn't be happier. So I thought, why not sit out on my front porch and make a few videos? And I was making a video over here for my Peterisms video, and my neighbors drove by, and they were looking at my walkway, and they kind of like pulled up, and then she was like talking. You could hear in the video, and then she said, "Oh, are you streaming? Are you filming?" I said, "It's okay, it's okay." So anyway, I just thought that I would come over here. I'd have my first LaCroix limoncello of the summer. I'm gonna put it in my little swig koozie here. I'm obsessed with these. You can buy these in my Amazon shop, listed below. I do make a little bit of coin for it. I make about 3 cents per item that you would want to purchase. I have lots of items in my Amazon store. But anyway, I saw this little drama that happened the other day about let's see. Oh my God. It was Manny MUA and Nars Cosmetics, and it reminded me of everything that happened in August of 2018, which was titled at the time Dramageddon 1. And I thought, you know, this would be really, really interesting to see where we're at today and what happened back then, and kind of talk about the in-between. Because I was like, this is so crazy that we have come so far. So let me tell you what I saw. Actually, ding-a-ling-a-ling! I mean, I couldn't be sitting on my front porch patio without talking to my good Judy Jane, right? Ding-a-ling-a-ling, shim-a-lang, dang, ding-dong, ding! Ooh. How's the drama phone? This is Peter speaking. Oh, hi, Jane. How are you? What? No, I'm just sitting out here on my front porch. Well, I've been talking to my neighbors. Oh, hi, Sally Joe. How are you doing, honey? Oh, I love that top you have on. It's beautiful. Oh, it's the ugliest top I've ever seen. What? Oh, new poodle. Poodle. I thought that was a new hairdo. Anyway, what, Jane? Oh, the Women's League on Tuesday. I can't wait. No. Well, I got a new neighbor in my neighborhood. Norma Jean. No, not like Norma Jean, like Marilyn Monroe. I gotta take these sandals off. Not like Norma Jean, no. She doesn't look as good as Marilyn Monroe. I don't know how. Wow, what? Oh, but she can make a meaner tuna tetrazzini than I can. So I thought I would bring her. What? Hi, Jean. How are you doing, honey? Oh, yeah, petunias. I love your petunias. Well, anyway, no, just sitting out here on the front porch. Okay, well, I love you too. I love you 3. All right, Jane, I can't do this tonight. I love you 4, 5, 6, and 7, and I know 7, 8, 9. And I will see you on Tuesday at the Women's League. Well, all right, Jane. Bye-bye. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Before we get into the drama, you know, I need to put a little bit of lip gloss on. Not one neighbor has walked by yet, and I'm like, when the first neighbor walks by, you'll probably see me talking like this and then going. I get real shy. I know people don't believe it, but I do have social anxiety. But if this goes well, I thought, hell, I'll just sell tickets and my neighbors can come and they can just bring out their lawn chairs right here and we can just do a live show. Right here, we can do a drama live show every single day from everybody in my neighborhood's so old anyway, they don't work anymore or anything. I'll just charge them $5 a ticket, and then they can all bring their limoncellos or the juice box or the KJ or whatever, and we'll have drama class right here in my front yard. Wouldn't that be so much fun? Oh my God. If I just like walked out, because like here's my door right here, see, and I got plants over there, and I got plants over there, and I got a fern hanging up there, and all this kind of stuff. But wouldn't that be so fun? And this is kind of like my stage, see? And then I just would do my drama show right here. But you got to bring the number 2 pencils for a drama class. And we could have school desks. Oh my God. And then I would give out trapper keepers and stuff like that. This is kind of like back when I was like 6 years old. And I would ask the teacher if I could have all the worksheets at the end of school because I wanted to play school, but I didn't have any friends to play school with. So then my mom had to be the teacher. But she also had to be the lunch lady because she had to make me lunch, and then I'd tell her to bring the teacher lunch. Anyway, so let's get into what happened. So a couple days ago, I was just happening to peruse through Instagram, as I just went into Instagram, as I often do. And I saw this picture and I thought this was rather interesting. Manny MUA posted this on his Instagram story. Here, I'll put it up here for you right now. And it is Manny Gabriel Zamora. And does Gabriel Zamora do anything in the beauty community? I'm very, very concerned about, well, I'm not concerned. I could care less. I'm confused. I'm not concerned. This is on a spelling test. The difference between confused and concerned. I'm not concerned. I could care less about, no, Tati, no. She's not a Christian, but we are having a Christian church revival right up in here with my tambourine. I think some of my neighbors will probably prefer that than what they got. So anyway, I don't know that they thought they were getting all this, if you know what I mean. But listen, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. So, okay, if you got a gay guy sitting on his front porch flipping a fan talking about beauty drama, that's what you get. Okay, nosy neighbors of the world. So anyway, I don't really understand what Gabriel Zamora does. Does he? I haven't even looked in forever. Does he post the videos anymore? Let me look on his hold on a second, his YouTubes and see if he posts video. Gabriel Zamora. Okay, the last video that Gabriel Zamora posted, was a week ago, 2 weeks ago. He looks like he's posting a video about once every 3 weeks. Okay, current Amazon obsessions, everybody's doing that. Everybody is doing this current Amazon obsession, and let me just tell you the trick to this, right? No, Jaclyn Hill, she didn't invent it. Everybody on the YouTubes is doing it, and what they do is, I bet you anything, I haven't even looked in here yet, okay? He's gonna link every single item underneath there, so that when you go buy it, he makes a percentage of it. Just like I have these little koozies in my Amazon store, but see, I don't like come out and do like, oh, my current Amazon obsessions. But I will tell you what I was thinking about doing was, I was thinking about going into all these videos and purchasing a couple of these things that they say they're obsessed with, and then doing a true, honest review to see if they're really worth it or not. So let's see how many of these things he has posted underneath here, or if it's a cash grab. Oh, he doesn't have any of them listed. Woo! I came for Gabriel, and it wasn't even a cash grab. Okay, he said, it's time for another Amazon haul. I purchased way too many things online, and I thought I would share with you, blah, 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 blah. Wait. If you'd like a video of all the misses, I'm down, and let me know below. I hope you enjoy the video, and let me know what other things you'll buy on here, because I'm always, okay, it goes, oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, 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 no. I was right. Here are the products. Not where they're, it's not disclosed where it's supposed to be, and all that kind of stuff. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 products on there. And then he's got all of his discount codes, believe there, and all kind of stuff. By the way, it says on disclaimer, this video is not sponsored. This video description may contain affiliate links. That's actually supposed to be at the top, so, per the FTC. And yet again, another person that doesn't disclose correctly. That's okay. But anyway, so I'm very confused about Gabriel Zamora. He doesn't really post that much anymore. Does he? What are his views like? 28,000, 28,000, 20,000, 22,000. He's getting worse views than on a drama channel on a slow drama day, you know? So anyway, I don't really understand, like, what it is he does in the beauty community. It seems like he always kind of flips sides and knows everybody's tea. He's kind of like everybody's friend within the drama community. You know what I mean? Or the drama community, in the beauty community. He's like the friend. Like, he and Manny and Daniel Prada just went to Cabo San Lucas, and then he's always, like, invited to these parties and all this kind of stuff. But, like, no offense, okay? Because Nars invited him to this thing, unless he was Manny's +1 that we're going to talk about. But for 28,000 views every 3 weeks, I think you could have used that table setting Nars for somebody else. But that's just my 2 cents about that. So anyway, I don't really understand Gabriel Zamora. And this is the thing, like, that I really don't understand about a lot of this, is that for these people that are handed this life, you know, where you get to just do makeup all day long and get people to send you free PR and get invited to these things, and why wouldn't you work harder than putting out one video a month or one video every 2 weeks? I really don't understand that. And there are times that I have watched Gabriel Zamora that I'm like, I think he's real interesting to watch, and I'm like, oh, okay, I can understand why people would like this and whatever. So it's like they get to a certain point and then they get bored with it and they don't want to deal with it anymore. Well, okay. So anyway, I saw this picture, and it was Manny, Gabriel Zamora, and Nicole Concilio. And I was like, oh, this is interesting. What is this? Let me get back into the picture. Hold on a second. And then the next picture was Nicole Concilio had posted it. Here, I'll put it up here for you. And Manny had retweeted it or reshared it. And it said, not my shot being a mix of water and Coke to feel included. And he tagged Nars, their brand. Or she did. Nars, the brand. Manny MUA. Gabriel Zamora. And Caroline Razia. I don't know. Is she a beauty influencer? And then before this, Manny had also posted for the Nars brand. Thank you guys for this amazing experience. Everyone is vaxxed or tested. And and that is responsible. So he put that out there, thanking Nars. So basically this was like a Nars dinner that they had. I think that they have a palette coming out, which maybe this is what the palette is all about. I don't know, so that's what I kind of thought. They showed the table setting, there was more to it, there was like a video, but I didn't use the video. But I was sitting here and I was like, my mind was like this. That's what my mind is like on drama. That's my brain on drama. No, seriously. But I was like, wasn't Nars, I'm very confused, okay? Wasn't Nars the brand trip that Manny, Gabriel, Nikita, and Laura were on that started Dramageddon 1 in August of 2018? I was like, that's very interesting. So I went in and I looked, and I was correct. I couldn't believe it that I actually fact-checked something that I was correct about it, but I was, because I had covered a lot of it at that time. And actually, I think most of the articles came out between like the 25th and the 27th, which is interesting because that's my anniversary, and we were in Las Vegas, Nevada at the time. And I remember being at the pool and coming up and making videos and stuff because it was like all this craziness was going on. That was Dramageddon 1. Well, how far we have come that in 3 years, Nars is now supporting these people who really were bringing their reputation down. And it was interesting because I went in here and I looked. Nars does not follow any of these people, okay? What was interesting about the brand Nars, which I think is called Narcissist, which is interesting about them is that they don't really follow anybody. They don't follow Manny, they don't follow Laura, they don't follow Gabriel, they don't follow Nikita, okay? I don't know why Nikita was not at this dinner. Maybe she was and her picture wasn't taken. I can't even imagine. Like for Nikita, if there's no picture, it didn't happen. She's like the epitome of that, right? But for Nikita, I think she was probably, I don't know, too busy driving around and parking a garage in her car in some outfit that matches, just being a bad bee, like she always says she is. She likes photo shoots, doesn't she? That gal likes photo shoots. She's kind of like the epitome of like an Instagram couture model, okay? It's like, take me out to a cemetery and we're going to do like a dead look, but we're not going to use the cremated palette. But take me to like this overpass and then it's just going to be me and I'm going to act like I'm just hanging out at an overpass, okay? But we're not going to use the alien palette. Take me to a lemonade stand and we're going to just make me look beautiful, but don't use the thirsty palette. Anyway, I don't know why I think that's so funny. But anyway, why wasn't she at this Nars branch of Nars dinner, okay? But I do think it's interesting that 3 years ago, these were the people that were causing problems, and now they're back at this Nars thing, right? Okay, so this is really, if you didn't get it by now, this is really just kind of like a shits and giggles video that I want. But this is interesting to me. So I looked at Nars. By the way, this keeps your drink cold for like 12 or 14 hours. So I did look, and what was interesting was that, like, Nars doesn't follow Jeffree Star, Patrick Star, Nikki Tutorials. Nars doesn't follow anybody, which I thought was very, very interesting, right? So then I was like, okay, what happened? Let's go in here and talk about what happened 3 years ago. So I want to get into this really quick. Hold on a second. I have it all queued up, and I saw this article. Everything to know about the drama between Jeffree Star, Manny MUA, and Gabriel Zamora. There was also an article that was called 5 Major Beauty Brands Dropped Manny MUA from Their PR List. Here's Why. And this was from Distractify. And let me just read you a little bit of this. Beauty YouTuber Manny MUA, or Manuel Gutierrez, is no stranger to the drama that follows a niche of content creators. With 4.7 million subscribers since his channel launched in 2014, goes on and on and on, talks about all this kind of stuff. When it comes to he's collaborating with Nars Cosmetics. So let's take a closer look at what happened between Manny and his fellow beauty influencers that caused this chaos. He's also known for epic drama with Jeffree Star. Following a close friendship, Manny has had a long-standing feud with Jeffree Star. This came on the heels of accusations of Jeffree being racist in a controversial tweet in 2018 that featured, Manny alongside fellow beauty vloggers Gabriel Zamora, Laura Lee, and Nikita Dragon. The group was giving the finger to the camera, and the caption read, "B is bitter because without him we're doing better," which was into reference to Jeffree Star. And remember, then it was all these people are the worst people in the entire world, and then it was like, brought all this stuff down, and really what started it was Gabriel Zamora flipped, and he went to the other side, and he went to Jeffree Star and said, "Oh, please, Jeffree, I'm nobody without you! I need your magic wand at Hogwarts to make me into relevant." But you're still not. See, Gabriel, you're still not relevant, okay? I mean, as a drama channel, I would beg on my knees for 28,000 views, but as a beauty influencer, okay, you need to push it. Push it real good. Bum, 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 bum. My neighbors are like, did a gun just go off? What is that so loud? It's a fan, baby doll. Anyway, fireworks. It's a Memorial Day weekend. I'm having so much fun out here by porch. I really do hope they want a show. Oh my God, they can bring their chairs. I make so much money off of that. Let me see, who would come? Okay, I at least make $15, okay? Because my neighbors and they would bring their dog because they would feel like they had to. You know what I mean? So anyway, I thought this was interesting. It goes on and on and on. And it says, so Gabriel posted it and said, I can take 100 photos and I'll still end up picking the first or last one. And someone said, like this one, and then there's all this drama that comes out. Manny lost friends and followers, and it goes in and talks about this because Gabriel came out and said Manny's the worst friend in the entire world, and then Jeffree Star said he's the worst friend in the entire world, and all this kind of stuff. So then it says he also fell out with Nars Cosmetics. In August 2019, Manny said he lives for makeup brand Nars, new highly, sexualized branding. That show of support came a year after Dramageddon. It was actually on a Nars Cosmetic brand trip in Ibiza, Spain, when Manny and company started the Jeffree drama. The drama led to the brand ending its affiliation with Laura Lee and Gabriel, okay? The whole ordeal negatively impacted Manny's relationship with the brand, and reports say neither he nor the fellow influencers in the scandalous photo were on the list for the Nars brand trip to Bora Bora following the Ibiza trip. Why would they be, okay? And they stopped following him and all this kind of stuff because I read articles in here too when I was doing my research. When I was doing my front porch research, which means I was just reading old articles. You know? Do you do that sometimes? Okay. Nars unfollowed all them. Nars must have unfollowed everybody at that point, right? In fact, none of the influencers were, because reportedly the brand was eager to work with Jeffree Star instead. Ouch, it says. Really? I think you missed the bullet on that one. Okay, so anyway, Manny made a video of brands that booted him from their PR list. With nearly 1 million views and counting, Manny shared a rundown of the brands that kicked him off of their PR list over the years. He prefaced the video by saying it's not him going in on brands or ripping all of the products the brands have sent him, and sharing that he still follows many of these brands himself. He says it's their prerogative, and the video is not an attempt to get back on their PR list. First on the list is MAC, and the second is, you guessed it, Nars. So what's interesting to me about this is, and then it goes on, it says Nars is taking me off their PR list. He shared, this one I wholeheartedly understand. In case you guys might remember, I was involved in the biggest drama of its time. Not anymore. No, man, I look back at that and I think, this picture, okay, like, let's just be for real. And everything that has happened, and how much, like, Manny's career was affected as a result of this picture, that his friend, that he is now still friends with, Gabriel Zamora, who, by the way, just came out in his podcast and allegedly supported James Charles. Did you hear about all of that? I don't have enough time in the day to listen to a Gabriel Zamora podcast. I could care less, okay? I don't care what he has to say, and I'm bored of it. So anyway, you go and continue to defend your friend, okay? Somebody in the comment sections below, let me know what he said, or DM it to me, or email it to me, because I really, to be honest with you, there's a lot of podcasts that I'd like to listen to, okay? But I don't have a lot of time in my day to even get close to listening to that one. So anyway, the biggest drama of his time, Dramageddon, I was in there like swimwear. Honestly, I try to think about it. I try to block it out of my head as much as I possibly can. It was a dark time for me. Dark time, man. It was such a dark time in my life. It was such a dark time. I needed some highlighter. Unfortunately, Nars was not there with the highlighter, thankfully. My good Judy Jacqueline Hill, she supports everybody that's problematic, and she lent me some of her highlighter, and I could see. It was such a dark time! All these people live in such dark time. Dark-sided gargoyles! She's not a Christian. She's not, though. She's not. She's dark-sided, okay? Because she was going through some dark times. So anyway, and then they post all these beautiful pictures, though, of Manny, don't they? Anyway, he said ever since the Ibiza trip, he has no longer received products from them. Surprise! But that he can't blame the brand. I wonder if he's still getting PR from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Probably not. Anyway, probably doesn't want it. I wouldn't. Anyway, okay. So then if you go over to Teen Vogue, it says everything to know about the drama between Jeffree Star, Manny MUA, Gabriel Zamora, and Laura Lee. Unfortunately, Nikita Dragun is left out of that. I don't know why. Why has Nikita Dragun been given a pass for literally every drama that she ever gets herself involved in? Nikita Dragun literally can do nothing wrong, okay? And I think it's because her entire brand is built around what I was saying earlier, that I'm just this bad bee, you know, don't worry about me, whatever, okay? That's what her entire oh, here's my other neighbor. She's driving by. She'll probably honk or something. But this is why she gets away with all this stuff. But do you remember when they were all making their apologies that they had to make after that picture came out? How could you forget? The Laura Lee apology. I was almost going to admit it, imitate it. But I do. I feel sorry for Laura Lee and Roger. I couldn't understand what she was saying. My God, I was like, gal, slow down. Oh my God, did somebody die? I've lost my mind. What are you talking? I couldn't understand what she was saying. But I feel bad now, okay? But you know, like, listen. People at the time were like, this is the worst apology video that has ever come out, okay? I think a few other people have made some really poor apology videos, like James Charles, like Shane Dawson, like Jeffree Star's made a few of them since then, okay? And quite a few other people out there have made some really poor, why poor Laura Lee, she set the standard, didn't she? She set the bar. But anyway, so, you know, well, I was going to make a joke, but it probably wouldn't be funny to miss Laura Lee. So anyway, Laura knows I love her, and I love what Laura has tried to do. She's tried to stay out of the drama. God love her, you know. She's tried to improve herself as a person the last 3 years, which I think is evident in what you see her put out there to the world. She's trying to stay in her own lane and do her own thing and not get involved with all of this. And I think Manny has tried to do that as well. I don't understand why Manny continues to stay so close to Gabriel when Gabriel just seems to be like a crap stirrer to me. I really don't understand that. I mean, if Manny were my close friend, I'd say, girl, I'm glad that you have fun with him, but be careful. That's what I would say, you know? But anyway, everything you need to know about the drama between Jeffree Star, Manny MUA, Gabriel Zamora, and Laura Lee. Now, interestingly enough, this was written on August 27th of 2018. I was in Vegas, probably gambling at the time. But anyway, here it shows a picture of Manny and Jeffree next to each other. But I will tell you, a lot has changed. This is really an interesting article when you read it, okay? Oh, kids are running down the street. Slow down, you're gonna fall and hurt yourself. Okay, you don't even have any shoes on. Okay, if you are a devoted fan of the beauty vlogger community, it's nearly impossible to miss the drama between Jeffree Star, Manny MUA, Gabriel Zamora, and Laura Lee. Jeffree, Manny, and Laura were known to their fans as a trio and were often seen on social media spending time together. But that soon changed after Laura and Manny allegedly turned on Jeffree and joined forces with Gabriel. We really did take the drama pretty seriously back in the day, didn't we? The rift started after past, racist comments from Jeffree resurfaced, although fans later revealed that Laura, Manny, and Gabriel had some skeletons of their own. And since then, it's been a whirlwind of tear-filled videos, apology tours, and surprising new alliances. This is like Big Brother. No wonder I love it so much. Is Big Brother coming out soon? Oh my God, it always is in the summer. I love that show. There's no denying, if you're casting Big Brother, right here, okay, this is what you need. I think this video should be my audition tape for Big Brother, don't you think? They'd be like, my God, that's enough filler for those after-hour shows forever. There's no denying how hard this frenemy drama can be to keep up with. So we created a timeline of all the drama between the on-again, off-again crew. Scroll down for more. I'm just going to read you a few of it, okay? In November 2017, Jeffree posted a picture on Twitter with the caption, "Walking into my ex-best friend's funeral." Like, Jeffree also went on to say that he had been working on himself. Girl. Jeffree Star has been working on that lesson, okay? He has been working on that arithmetic paper for 15 years. Jeffree, have you finished one story problem yet? Story problem, okay? Jeffree is problematic. Jeffree continues to be problematic. How does Jeffree fix the problem? I'm working on myself. What a bunch of crap that is. Anyway, see, he said it all along. For you fans out there, you still believe all this stuff. Hold on a second. I got out of my story now. Okay. Where did I go? Okay, here it is. He's working on himself and had removed a lot of negative people from his life. Many friends speculated Jeffree was referring to other bloggers in the tweets. One fan even responded by saying, "Laura, Manny, Nikita?" That was probably me. No, it wasn't. I always just tweet out things like, "It's so nice to see you. Hi, how are you? Happy Saturday." Soon after, Jeffree responded to a fan defending Laura, saying, "You know nothing about her personally. Her soul is pure evil." I think we forget the things that Jeffree Star says about people, right? He called Laura Lee pure evil. Now, I think Laura Lee has done some questionable things in her life, okay? I think we all make mistakes in our life, and we all do things that maybe we need to grow from. I know I have, okay? I think Laura Lee has presented in the last couple years that she has grown. Pure evil? How do you even call another human being that isn't like a serial killer, slaughter, murderer, okay, pure evil? Like, what is that? You hung out with this person and you call him pure evil? Like, I don't understand that, okay? What did Laura Lee do that is so wrong that she is pure evil? This is where you can't trust the word of Jeffree Star. Okay, Jeffree Star goes, I got voice notes, I got tweets, I got text messages. If you knew what I knew. First of all, what friend ever keeps that kind of crap on somebody else, okay? I think that is such low crap when people are like, oh, and this and that and whatever. You keep your receipts, okay? I think that is low that you would ever do that to somebody. That you would take them in their trust and confidence that, hey, we are friends. Have you ever... Here they are running down the street again. Have you ever been friends with somebody and at the time you're friends with them, you are... Hey! Hold it down. And at the time that you're friends with them, you're thinking to yourself, where are your shoes? And at the time, where are your shoes? I love my neighborhood. And at the time you're friends with them, you're thinking to yourself, I better not say anything. I better not text them this. I better not do this. Because if I do, they're going to use this against me later in that friendship today. Okay? In that friendship today. Because we don't do that, right? We don't do that. What we do is we trust somebody. We share parts of ourselves with somebody. We say, hey, like I want to be your friend and you want to be my friend. Do you want to come over and play? Okay? Family friendly, whatever that means to you. But no, we hang out. We go out to lunch. We go out to dinner. We share things. We share personal stories with each other. If somebody says, hey, you know, like this happened to me, and you go, okay, that happened to me too. As a person in recovery, my friends and I, we share deep crap with each other. Real deep crap. Real deep crap. And if I thought when I had a friend of mine at that time that I never knew what was going to happen with it as a result was going to later say, okay, on the heels of me trusting them, that we were having implicitly confidential conversations that they were going to throw into my face later, I have receipts on you. I'd have been like, you would talk about pure evil. That person is pure evil. That would do something like, why would you do that to somebody? I don't understand that. That doesn't make any sense to me. That speaks more of the other person than me. It also makes me think, phew, thank God that person's not my friend today. Now, I haven't had that happen to me, so I don't know what these people are like in their life, but hey, listen, if that happened to me, I'd be like, I am so glad that I got my limoncello and I'm sitting over here in my neighborhood and you're over in your neighborhood and never the twain shall meet. You know what I mean? Okay. So he goes on to say, soon after Jeffree said, you know, her soul is pure evil. He eventually deleted the tweet. Imagine that. But not before fans took a screenshot. Laura's response to Jeffree's words was subtle but telling. She began liking other fans' tweets, including and expressing disdain for the beauty community and for Jeffree Star. I don't care what some grown ASS dramatic man who can't keep a friendship wants to tweet about Laura Lee, the fan wrote. Amen to that. After almost a year of speculation about how the initial drama started, a video resurfaced that Jeffree filmed with YouTuber Shane Dawson in August 2018, where Jeffree got real about his ex-friends in the beauty community. With my ex-friends, people still don't really know what went on. Why do I feel like they need to know? Because there are so many versions of things that never happened out there, said Jeffree, pictured with Manny, MUA, and Laura Lee. Half the people still think I'm the bad guy, when I only loved and cared about all of these people, boosted them up, and gave them all my connections, but I'm still the effing bad guy. Yeah. I think we know now in retrospect who the players are, don't you? So it's interesting 3 years later to see how things have unfolded. When you go in here and you continue to read this article, it goes on and talks about Gabriel Zamora. Gabriel Zamora just goes back and forth. He doesn't know what he wants to do. But, you know, I have to say, in retrospect, it's interesting to me how far we've come in 3 years, you know? We had Dramageddon 1. We're up to Dramageddon 16 at this point now, you know? And where we're going to be down the road, what's going to happen. No, these friendships... I wouldn't trust any of these people. If I was Manny, the only person I would trust is Laura, because they've been friends for a really long time. The rest of them, I don't know. Now, he does seem to be close with Gabriel Zamora, you know, and they went on the trip and whatever. I don't know. Maybe Gabriel's a nicer guy behind the scenes than we all know, you know, but I don't really feel like he ever gets vulnerable enough to show him that side of himself, because he's always telling on somebody else. No, Taji, no! She's not a Christian. Anyway, I think it's interesting to see how far we've come and how, like, what we thought then and what we think now and how it constantly changes. And all of the things that have happened in between. I mean, we've had the Shanes and the James and the Shanes and the James, and it's crazy town, isn't it? So anyway, let me know what you think about all that in the comment section below. Thank you for enjoying my little... Thank you for indulging me in my patio practice. If you made it this far, I said I was going to ask you guys questions about yourself. Yesterday I asked, or the other day I asked, where you're from, and everybody was so nice to put that in the comment section below, and so many of you went and watched my Peter Does Stuff channel, so I really want to say, I want to say I really, really appreciate that. But if you've made it this far in the video, okay, Put your favorite blue emoji. If it's a blue heart, I would love that because you know I represent the blue hearts. And also put it in the comment section below your favorite movie. And I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.